11 mobile classrooms have been delivered to the Rivoni School for the Blind in Elim outside Louis Trichard in Limpopo. Now, this came after several protests led by learners where roads were barricaded with burning tyres and stones. Now, earlier last month, the learners tried to stop mobile classrooms from being transported to Vuwani by barricading the road passing by their school. The department heard their plea and acted accordingly. Learning in rondavels and combined classes will be a thing of the past. Their residences, which are still not yet up to expected standards, are also in the plan to be fixed. The Education Department says that there are plans in place to build a state-of-the-art school on this piece of land just behind the current structures. And our reporter Belani Pakadi was at the school and he joins us on the line for more. Belani, very good afternoon to you. Some good news around this. Do tell us more.
Yes, thank you very much, Alicia. Indeed, we were at the Rivoni School for the Blind this morning. And after we had broadcast about a month ago, the department indeed acted swiftly in making sure that the learners get what they needed most, which is mobile classrooms. They were attending, some of them were attending in one class, imagine grade 1 to grade 7, sometimes attending in one class, exchanging teachers every now and then. So it was a very frustrating situation or conditions for the learners to learn under. But today, the learners have received the mobile classrooms just over a week ago. So today we just went there to witness this and also to ask them how this initiative by the department makes them feel and how is it going to change their learning and perhaps livelihood in its sense.
Belani, look, now with the recent burning down of schools and a shutdown of services, how is this particular school going ahead with the academic schedule? Is there special support provided? Do tell us more.
Yes, the school right now, everything is just running well. They were actually writing their examinations today, their media examinations today. The principal there was telling us that they've made sure that learning and teaching was possible even after hours to try and catch up on time which they've missed, and also to try through extra classes and extra lessons to make sure that they catch up. They also get new material through internet and downloading and so on, so that the learners themselves can be able to catch up. And one thing which is also a good story to tell is that the department has sent textbooks, braille textbooks to the school, and they are now able to learn using the textbooks. They're also hoping that by the beginning of the third academic term, which is in July, all the outstanding textbooks will be received.
Belani, what was the reaction from learners and even their parents on this progressive measure?
Unfortunately, we haven't met any parents per se, but the learners themselves, because it's more of a boarding school. The learners which are blind and some partially blind, they live in this school. There are some hostels, or should I say residences, just inside the schoolyard. So they are very happy indeed that mobile classrooms were brought in. They won't have to share their classrooms with other learners from other grades anymore. And most importantly is that they are going to have their mobile showers and toilets, which are going to be also delivered to the school. We also heard from the department that they will be building a fully finished structure, which will be state of the art in that yard. About 5 hectares just behind the current structures is a big yard, of which we are told that the new school will be built right there. So just talking about the whole issue, the school which is now being upgraded after the building of which is going to be starting in a few months. We're hoping that the learners will finally get what they've been looking for and their pride restored.
And just to round off very quickly, Belani, generally, how is the situation in and around Vuwani?
The last we heard about one is yesterday after the protest, which was led by the elderly citizens. There hasn't been much after that. Even overnight, there hasn't been any kinds of incidents which were reported and so on. It's still quiet. We thought maybe the demarcation board today will also talk about Vuwani, but however they didn't. They did not. Perhaps maybe it's because the matter is sub judice to the Constitutional Court. So no, Vuwani is still quiet at the moment, and we're just hoping that things will be returning to normal soon.
Thank you so much for that update. Belani Pakhadi on the line to us from Limpopo.